Okay folks, there you go. That's a picture of both the witch and the pumpkin finished. And then I'm going to go on and show you another wee alteration that we've done. I think they turned out fantastic. So, I did try snakes and bats. I've got big bats here on the witch, but they didn't look right. I think it's because they've got a spider in their mouth, so I just went with some more spiders for the witch as well. So that's those two done, so I'll move them to the side. Right, the other thing is these things for the pound shop. This is one of the clowns, and it's supposed to be a hanging clown. Oh, there's it. It's got a nail in its head to hang a bit of string on. That's what it is. And as you can see, turn it sideways, it's just a plain, it's just this kind of nylon stuff, and it's tied to its legs. No arms, and you know, no hands and things like that. So anyway, this is a super quick one that anybody can do, and you don't really need any tools or any inks or anything like that, because if you have black makeup in the house or black acrylic paint, that would do the same job. Okay, so let me show you what I've done. First things first, I took the tyres off the legs. Okay. And again, these were actually £1 in the pound shop. They weren't no more. And you need to be careful in the pound shop from now on, guys. I was talking to my wee, I'm saying my wee friend, I'm friendly with her. I've known her for several years for the shop. She was telling me that at the end of this month they're going to start changing all the prices. So it must be for coming into October. And things are going to be like 79 pence, 89 pence. Some of them's going to be way more than your £2 and £5 now. So please be careful. And she did give me a warning and say, please be careful what you're getting. Please be careful and check your prices. So I'm just passing on that warning to yourselves. Right. What I used was a stays on ink pad, okay? And I know a lot of you don't have them, but as I said, don't worry. If you've got a waterproof mascara, get some onto a wee sponge like this and just go round about it and darken it up. It's really cheap and nasty looking white plastic, and it does look cheap and nasty. But if you're only going to have a wee kiddie's party, or, you know, listen, you don't need to go daft at Halloween. We just like it. We just like to go daft. And I have paid an awful lot of money for decorations in the past, which we do still have, so I can't say it was money wasted. But I much rather prefer doing things like this now. Much rather prefer it. Because in this day and age, I don't mind if somebody steals this. It was only £1. Couldn't care less. But I do mind if they try and steal something that was £100. So, and this gives me enjoyment. I enjoy doing this. Right, that's the face all dolled up. Just blacked off a wee bit, make them look a bit more scary. You can use a brown permanent ink if you've got brown. If it's for in the house, well, do you know, I was going to say it doesn't need to be permanent, but it does, because anything else would just wipe off this plastic. Plastic's no good for adhering things to. So if you've got like a waterproof mascara or something like that, you could use that. Oh, my thumb. Thumb's gowping. See, trying to hold things with it's no funny. Right, and all I'm doing now is I'm really rubbing it into the scarf, because I don't want the scarf to look all prissy. And it's brand new and spanky clean. There's the label in case you didn't know that I got it at the pound shop. As I said, it was £1 one. And I'm going to turn it over and do the backies and the kerchief as well. Just because I can. And because where these are going to go, they swing around and turn around and that. Although I cut my tree down. Had to cut my tree down, so don't know where I'm going to put them. Well, I do know. Right, and you can see how shiny, new and clean this is. Just get your ink pads onto it, or your paint, or your mascara, whatever you're using. As I say, if it's going outside, as long as it's waterproof. One of my subs asked me for ideas for hanging at a porch, or hanging at an entrance to a door. You can hang one or two of these up outside. As I say, I need to get another anchor onto that, I think. Maybe a second. Because I've used it quite a lot. So put some more ink in it and let that soak in. This is just the re-inker. It stays on refill. You buy these for your ink pads and you just rub it on, as you see. Right, they are. Look at the darkness that's going on that now. I should have thought of that. Didn't I? There we go. Right, and it doesn't look as brand new as it does on that side. Give this side a wee rub as well. All the way down. And believe it or not, this is just how they age things on the TV and that as well. So you know you can use your brown permanent inks if you've got them. Oh, I smell the coconuts. The stays on. Right, so we're getting there. We're not bad now. That's what we've got. That's what it was. These wee gadsy legs. Right, now I'm going to rough them up a wee bit. And don't be afraid of this next bit, chaps. It's only £1, so don't get over anxious about it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. I'm just doing it. I'm going to cut his neckerchief, and you can see I'm not being perfect about it, I'm just cutting it. And I'm also going to cut his legs, but I think these legs are really quite long, so I just fold it in half again, and it doesn't matter what way you fold it in half again, and then I'm just going to roughly cut it in half, and that'll give you the wee raggedy bits. If you don't want to do that, just scrunch it. Scrunch it all up and then just cut it. And that'll give you raggedy Ann ends. See that? See how different it is? Right, and then I'm going to chop them up. Oh, my thumb. Now you can see there. See, the more care you take, the more unrealistic it looks. The less care you take, it looks as if the wind's done it and it's not been deliberately done. But this next bit should remedy that anyway. Right, so that's the legs all done. He's all been coloured up, aged, his face has been done, his neckerchief's been done. The next thing you want is your old sand block. Remember, you get these in the pound shop in the DIY department. It's either 4 or 6 or something like that you get for £1. And then give it a good old rub. You see that? Now look at the neckerchief, see what it's doing to it. Look at this side. A good old rub. Look, it's all scrubbed up. It's all frayed. And it looks as if he's been hanging around for 100 years. And you'll need to keep turning your block because it fills up with all the wee fibres, but they just wipe off again when you're finished. Now take a wee good look at the leg ends. See, it does look frayed, but look at that one. And that was only with 2 rubs of the block, so watch this. See, 3 rubs of the block, and look how more raggedy it looks. Okay, does take a lot of effort. There's a good side. wee arms. Go across the grain if you want to. Don't always need to go with the grain. Whatever. There you go. Look. Does he not look a bit more dishevelled? Right, I've got another one here that I done earlier on. So I'm going to put the two of them side by side. Oh, maybe I need to put my camera off a wee bit. Tell you what, I'll stand up with it. See that? To move that one out of the way. There. I'll show you this because this one's not been done. There you are. That's what it was. All shiny new. All ripped and torn. I might still do something with the hair as well. I might put some scars and things on his face. Some blood on his face. Look at the wee raggedy ends on his trousers. So I think they turned out pretty cool as well. Okay, if you like this video, please help me like and subscribe. Tell your friends where I am. Share the love, and I'll see you all again next time. Thanks. Bye.